it comes here, right? Producing what? 6 times 10 raised to the power 4. This is the answer. Finish. And make sure the number is in standard form, and it's already in standard form because the point is after the first important number, which is the 6. So this is the answer. Simple. So subtraction, addition. So if it's subtraction, you subtract the numbers, write the power. If it's addition, add the numbers, write the power. But the final answer must be in standard form. So watch example of such. If I have 1.8 times 10 to the power 5 minus let's see 0.9 times 10 to the power 5. As for the power, I'm going to write it as it is because it's the same times. 9 minus 8 we get 8 minus 9 will give us what? Possible. So 18. So I get here 9 point. 0 minus 0 is what? 0. Yes. I'm done with my subtraction. But this is not in standard form. Watch. The point must be behind the first important number, not behind 0. 0 is not important. So my final answer is 9.0, which I can write as 9. So 9 times 10 to the power 5. Because the aim is to eliminate the zeros. So I can just write 9.0 or 9 times 10 to the power 5. It's the same. Right. Now, watch. Moving the point here gives me negative what? Negative 1. Why? I moved once. And the number I'm converting, 0.9 is less than 1. Therefore, the power is negative. So it will give me minus 1. Do you agree? Yes. Then my final answer is equal to 9 times 10 to the power 4. 5 minus 1 is 4. This is the final answer. This is the final answer. So when you finish, make sure the number is in standard form. You compare to standard form finally. As for multiplication and division, you don't mind the power. You apply the principle of algebra. You know that for algebra, multiplication of equal bases, what do we do? Add the powers. Because we believe that multiplication brings an increase, so we add the powers. So you multiply the numbers and add the powers. When it's division, division brings about what? Subtraction. So subtracting equal bases, what do you do? Sorry, dividing equal bases, what do you do? Subtract their powers. How we get a picture? Let's look at example of such. Then we move on. Good. So let's look at some kind of multiplication work over here. All right. So if I have 2.1 times 10 to the power 3 multiplying 1.2 or 1.3, let me change the figures a bit. 1.3 times 10 raised to the power 2. The powers are not the same. Even if the powers were the same, because it's multiplication, you go by that principle. Multiplication of equal bases are the powers. And the base we are referring to is the base 10 over here. Good. So you multiply this and that. So you write 2.1 times, because the work is multiplication. We are doing multiplication work. Times 1.3. That one bracket. Times 10. And because we are multiplying, we are going to what? Add their powers. So what is the first power? 3 plus what? 2. So what do you get for this? We type in our calculator and get our final answer. Then write the power alongside with it. So let's go to our calculator and see how we can do the calculation. Good. So like I said, here you type it in your calculator, those in the bracket. So 1.2 multiplied by 1.3, as you can see on your calculator screen. So that is how it works. So you get 1.56 as we are seeing here. You can see on the calculator here, this is our answer. We type in this and we have this. Alright, so 1.6 times 10 raised to the power, what do you think the power will be? The power is what? 5. Is that the final answer? Yes. Why is it the final answer? because the decimal point is after the first important number. So this is the final answer. It's in standard form. Have you gotten it? Right. Let's try another one. Let's try another one here. 2.4 times 10 raised to the power negative 3. Let's do division. Divided by 6.29 times 10 raised to the power positive 4. So you separate these ones and divide because you're doing division. This is division work. So you put it in bracket. 2.4 divided by 6.29 times 10. What is the first power? Negative 3. Now this is division. So when it's division, what do you do to their powers? Subtract their powers. So minus the next power 4. So finally, what we have? So let's go to our calculator and type in 2.4 divided by 6.29. 6.29. So what did we get? We had 0.381. Run it to 4 decimal places unless otherwise the examiner tells you, because this irrational number is irrational number, right? It does not repeat, so we leave it in 4 decimal places. Good. Times 10, negative 3 minus 7 will produce, negative 3 minus 3 will produce negative 7. Why? Let's prove it. Minus 3 minus 4. The answer is minus 7. Can you see it on your calculator? Beautiful. So that's it. Now look at the final answer. Is it in standard form? Yes. Is it in standard form? No. The decimal point might be behind the first important number. 0 is not important in this case. So it becomes 3.816 times 10 raised to the power negative 7. But watch. We moved. Every movement you make sure you get your power. We moved once. So that once we move must come to join that power. It generates a new power. But remember, that power is negative because the number we just converted is what? Less than 1. So minus 1. So at the end we have 3.816 times 10 raised to the power minus 8. This is the final answer. I hope you are convinced over here and you have enjoyed it. So that is how you can use calculator. You can also decide to insert everything in the calculator raw. Watch here. Can insert. When it's object is, you just insert. So let's try that one. So the first one is 2.4 times 10 raised to the power what? Negative 3. You know how to raise a power. X power box. Then change your power. The power is negative 3. Forward arrow to position the arrow well. So divided by, so I bring my division sign, 6.29 also times 10 raised to the power 4. So power 4. Have you seen I've gotten my answer? Can you see it on the calculator? Watch. The answer is there. 3.81. Then I run it to 4 decimal places. Okay. Do you understand me? That is how it works. That is how it works. So you can get it straight away. But the power is not indicating here. On your mobile phone, on your normal calculator, the power will show. Then you use it to move. So the next time you use normal calculator, you see how it works. Alright, so try with your calculator and see how it works. Try and see how it works.